obviously some criteria that Whittaker used for classification of the animals in these 11 phyla. So one by one we are going to see the criteria that Whittaker used for this classification purpose. The first criteria that Whittaker used was the levels of organization. The primitive phyla had very simple type of level of organization. For instance, the Porifera had only a cellular level of organization. What is meant by a cellular level of organization? The organism is multicellular, alright, but it's just like a clump or aggregate of cells. There is not much division of labor involved in these cells. Each of the cells works more or less independently in case of Porifera. This is called as a cellular level of organization. Then later on in evolution, the cells started to formulate primitive types of tissues. In the cnidarians and the ctenophores, you will see that there are very primitive types of tissues, not equal to organs. They do not form organs yet. You will observe that some primitive types of organs are being formed in the platyhelminths. Only organs, not organ systems. For example, in platyhelminths, a very primitive type of a mouth and gut is being formed, not equivalent to an organ system. A complete digestive tract is found in the Ascalminths. A complete digestive tract along with the accessory organs equivalent to an organ system level of organization. Okay, organ system level of organization will be seen in the roundworms, omnivores. And thereafter in the rest of the phyla there is obviously organ system level of organization. We are doing the basis of classification, under which we are doing the first basis of classification, that is levels of organization. In the cellular level organization, the cells are arranged as loose aggregates. There is no coordination between the cells. Some division of labor may occur, no tissues produced. The cells may be just present side to side. Even if they are doing a common function altogether, it will be not constituting a tissue, because the criteria for a tissue is that there needs to be a basement membrane under the cells for the group of cells to become a tissue. The cells of a tissue sit on something called a basement membrane. These cells do not have. So they are just aggregates of cells. Okay, not equivalent to a tissue. Basement membrane absent. The second level of organization is tissue level organization. Tissue level organization is seen in case of the cnidarians and the ctenophores, wherein the cells start forming primitive tissues by forming a basement membrane underneath cell to cell junctions. In tissue level organization, the aggregated cells start behaving like a tissue. Tissue level organization is seen in cnidarians and ctenophores. Aggregated cells form primitive tissues, but no organ is formed. Next level organization, which is seen in platyhelminths, that is the organ level organization. A very primitive type of a gut is formed in the platyhelminths. Organ level organization is seen in case of platyhelminths, primitive gut, incomplete digestive system. Finally, we have the organ system level of organization, which is seen in case of the Ascalminths and higher phyla. In this level of classification, you will see that the organisms have completely formed organs and organ systems. Okay, not just a digestive system, but the other systems as well are found, like circulatory system, respiratory system, etc. Obviously, as in how the phyla are evolving higher and higher, the complexities of these organ systems keep on increasing. Complete digestive system and other organ systems also developed. So this was the first criteria that Whittaker used for classification, that is the levels of organization. Of course, he did not use just one criteria. There were several different criteria that he used. The next basis of classification that we are going to see is the symmetry of the organisms.